Good evening, everyone. Good evening. This is Spirit Journey. And boy, do I want to talk to you about some things that are going on in my life. Well, first things first, what you see on the screen here, as you notice, the video that has the name Infiltration Upon Black Neighborhoods via Church Planting in Black Neighborhoods Part 6. This video was removed by YouTube. It says, video removed, inappropriate content. So I wanted to show this to you because, see, I like, with this channel, Spirit Journey, that it's really about awakenings and about documenting my journey and the things that happen and things that just don't really make sense but are happening. And so this channel is really to educate others, and that what's happening to you may be happening to someone else. Okay? So, as you see here, it says that it was pulled, and I didn't think it was inappropriate. It's really an awakening video. Yeah, I put it up this morning. I was having a rough time all this week to put up my connecting the dots. You know, like sometimes I do a video and then it sparks other thoughts about it, and it could build up. And this connecting the dots, that was originally based on this vision that I saw with these dolls or Muppet, whatever you want to call it, puppets, I meant to say. They looked like they could have been hand carved, wood or something, and then it was painted. And then that sparked my thought process, and this I decided to put it in like make it into a series of videos of one topic, leaping and jumping into developing into a new topic. And so this was part 6, and I was on the roll. So I want to, document that I was notified. I was out on the road. I was at the park today, and I just turned on my device and clicked on YouTube, and then boom, this message prompted. And I did a screen shave on it. So maybe when I'm doing this one, oh, I should get it. Yeah, I'll probably show it up. Well, I took a screenshot of the message that prompted up, and in short, it said that it was pulled, and that they're going to ban me for a week. So 1 week I will not be uploading, downloading anything on YouTube. Yep, on Spirit Journey channel. So this is really, really something else. Why they would do that, and no warning. And what's inappropriate about it? So, what was this video about anyway? Well, this one, I had personal experiences, and everything with virtually everything with my videos is about my personal experience, and that's what I share. And so they're saying my personal experience, sharing it. Well, with this, there were 2 incidences, and one in particular, I mean, the stories are so similar. One was a pastor who already had a church that he started. It was a storefront church, and he was approached by this particular man. The man was Jewish, but it's not like he was a Messianic Jew, but he was a Jewish man, and he approached this black minister that started his own storefront church, very, very modest. And luckily, he used wisdom. Something told him, don't do it. The minister wanted to put him in a big church or have something start a new building, and with him being the pastor. And it was like a deal, but he declined. And so I talk about that. And I talk about other black ministers. It was another black minister who, oh, what was that one? Yeah, this one was actually, it's interesting. The other black minister, he was on initially, he was a teen, and he did a no-no. I mean, he got into trouble in his youth, and these white people approached him, and he's English speaking. They sent him to Puerto Rico to get a college degree, and I'm not sure what he majored in, and then they brought him, sent him back after he graduated. And fast forward, maybe some 40 some odd years later, he's yelling at these two men. One of them, the older one, looked very, very official. And it didn't make sense at the time, because why is this black minister, yelling at these two white guys? But it clicked. Those were the people that set him up, at least the older one. Set him up, and so they control him. So the first minister that I met already went through that process, and then, oh no, actually I got it backwards. No, it was the one that was approached by the Jewish man. That was the first man that I met. But his story, the sequence, he used wisdom. He said no. But the pastor that I would meet a couple of years after that incident, he was younger, and he didn't make the right choice. And so he's forever indebted with these two white men. I don't know what their faith system was, but either way, it didn't matter what their religion was, those other people, but that there was someone from a different community, and it was about control. So I felt it important to let you guys know, hey, this is what's happening in our community, and I don't want it to happen to you. And this type of thing could happen to any race, any religion. It's about motive and to control those people that you put in place, okay? So that's basically what it was about. But I guess it didn't like me exposing that truth. See, this is what my channel is all about. Exposing things within myself, exposing and revealing truth. Okay? And they don't want you to share truth. I don't use any vulgarities. And there's plenty of videos out there that use vulgarities, whatever. Okay? So I'm going to appeal it. Okay? Let me see what this is. It says, video remove inappropriate content. Let me click on it. Okay, let's see what this says. Troubleshoot video removal. If you see the video removed inappropriate content, message next to one of your update videos, it means the video in question has been found to violate our community guidelines. How to resolve the issue. See more information about your video violation in the channel settings, okay, and community guideline status. Use the community guidelines strike basics to understand what content you can upload to YouTube and avoid having additional content removed. If you believe your video was removed in error, you can appeal the community guidelines strike. Okay, so let's see. See more information about your video violation in your account channel settings. And then use community guidelines strike base. Okay, let's see. Let's click on that. I'm curious. Okay, community guidelines status. Your community guideline violations are listed below. See details. Look at that. Look, it's almost went away. Okay. Copyright status, fine. Let's see. See that live streaming is disabled now. Yeah. And then uploading is disabled. Custom thumbnails, disabled. Okay. Let's see. What is this? Ineligible. Channel members. Okay, no, I don't have that. Very, very interesting. So there were 3 strikes on me. Okay. It used to be on this one here. And they pulled the video. Oh, what was that other video that was pulled? Oh, I was just commenting on an event that happened. Something that happened in, I think it's Central Park. But it looked like a false. Oh, no, not Central Park. It was the Carolinas, this shooting in a black church. And this woman was, it looked really bizarre. And so I commented on it. And I did do an update on that video as well, because I was incorrect about a particular matter, but it was bizarre regardless. And they pulled it because about my using the term, it could have been like false flag or something of that nature. So again, but it's news, and it's my opinion based on evidence, which I showed. Okay, so we're going to press on this. See details about the community guideline status. See details. Okay. Yeah, see that? Okay. Content. Is the Charleston church shooting a hoax? Reason, violation of YouTube's policy on harassment and bullying. This is BS. And as you see here, this was pulled in April 26, 2019. But the video is about 4 years old. So why now? Okay. Okay, look, it expires on July 25. Appearances, appeal rejected. Second one. Infiltration upon black neighborhoods via church planting in black neighborhoods. Reason, violation of YouTube's policy on hate speech. I gotta listen to that video again. I don't know what hate speech. Hate speech. Isn't that BS? And it expires September 7th. I don't know about that. Appeal this decision, yes. Why should your content be reinstated? Okay, let's see here. Putting down this mic. This video should be, let's see, this video should be reinstated because this video serves my community serves my community. Let's see, serves my community for warning people of others who enter with false intentions in order to oppress. How do you spell oppress? To oppress them. Let's see. This video was not intended, nor is it hate speech. I am exercising my freedom of speech. I am exercising my freedom of speech. I'm exercising my freedom of speech, and I was exercising my freedom of speech. Let's see. This video was not intended, nor is it hate speech. I'm exercising my freedom of speech to warn others, so it does not happen to them. What happened? Okay, that's all. Okay, let's see. This video should be reinstated because okay, because it serves my community for warning people of others who enter their lives. Let's see. Who enter with false intentions in order to oppress them. Okay. It was not intended, nor is it hate speech. I love working with that. I love humanity, and I love, let's see. Yeah, I do. I love all humanity, I love all humanity so much that I want to protect them, to protect others. Let's see. This video should be reinstated because it serves my community for warning people. Let's see. At warning people. And warning them. And warning them of others who enter with false intentions in order to oppress them. It was not intended, no, nor is it my, let's see, I'm trying to word this. So I want to try to just condense it more. I love all humanity so much that I want to protect them. And expose evil. Evil they may do. My disapproval of those mentioned is not hating them, but exposing. Expose. That's what expose. That's what exposure. Exposure. Okay, 300 right away. Okay, so this is what I wrote. This video should be reinstated because it serves my community at warning them of others who enter with false intentions in order to oppress them. I love all humanity so much that I want to protect them and expose the evil they may do to us, or let's see. I want to protect them and expose the evil they may do to us, or if not against. Of all humanity so much that I want to protect them and expose the evil they may do, that they may do to us all. So, this is not hate speech. So this is not hate speech. Okay. What do you think? So this is not hate speech, but an advisory to the public. But a public advisory. Yeah, this is what I think I put. Let's see. This video should be reinstated because it serves my community at warning them of others who enter with false intentions in order to oppress them. I love all humanity so much that I want to protect them and expose the evil they may do to us all. So this is not hate speech, but a public advisory. Okay. So I'll put it up and hope for the best. Let me press it. Boom. Okay, we are redirecting you to your channel status in 10 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So that's what's happening. Okay. And you know, there's something else that I want to share with you. Let me see if I could put something else there. Let's see. I'm going to do something else. Let's see. Right, I'm trying to. Okay. I was trying to get something else out there. Let's see. I want to get my face on there. Let's see. New. Let's say new movie recording. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I showed you that the what was on the monitor. So yeah, hope this is working too. Let me see. Yeah, I hope this is working. Okay. Yeah, I sometimes you're not really sure how. Oops. FaceTime. Okay, so I hope it's recording right now. Let me see. You know, I'm going to leave it like this. Oh, you know. Okay. I'm not sure how this thing works because I'll just do another screen. Okay, let me just try it now. Okay. The other thing that I want to talk about is a notice that I got in the mail today. I get a particular government benefit due to a disability that I incurred in the military. And you know, every year I have to renew the paperwork. So I was being proactive this year. Like every time I lease, it's with my apartment. Every time when my lease, you know, every year, and especially when I get a new lease, I have to do this paperwork. So my lease was to expire early in the year, but I went there just a little bit before, you know, because I had already signed the lease. And so I brought, because I had all the paperwork, I went down to the office in person and did the paperwork there. They gave me copies and like a receipt on what I did. And then I go home and shortly, maybe a couple of weeks later, I get a notice from the office that they're waiting for, it's time for me to redo my paperwork. And I thought that was weird. So I go back to them in person. And I think I brought the paperwork with me. And they said, oh, you know, we just kind of backed up, you know, disregard it. And then I get another notice saying that, you know, that I have to submit the paperwork. And I think it said second notice. So I took a photocopy of that. And then I wrote a note. And I mailed that note plus the documents that I had gone in person the first time and the receipt they gave me. All that I sent in a packet to that location. And then I also go back in person to the office and show them what was going, you know, the paperwork. And again, you know, they said, oh, you know, we're really backed up and everything, you know, it'll take time to, for them to catch up. But we got your copies. You did your work. You did what you're supposed to do. And then I got a third one. Yes, I did. So I made a copy of the notices that I got from them, and each time that I responded in writing, certified return receipt, and let them know what happened, that I am submitting the documents. And the last time also, in addition, I wrote the office, and then on top of it, I wrote a letter to the commissioner of that program, and certified return receipt, and I sent him copies of all the copies that I sent to that location. Someone's not doing their job. Someone is doing something, okay? And so I get the notice in the mail, Yeah, dated let's see, dated June 4th, 2019. See that? That's what's happening now. That's what's going on. And so when I got when I was out today, and then I got the strike on YouTube, and then when I go in my mailbox and I get this thing from this agency that they're pulling it. So even though I went in person each time and mailed them a certified return receipt of the documents that they were asking for, and the proof that I had sent it the first time, and all that, and the commissioner, that this still happened. And when I got that message initially in January, late January of this year, 2019, I knew something was up. Because how could someone do that? And I thought, I think I'm being screwed with. And why say that? I mean, it was just something that I perceived. See, also that month, I think it was that month or in February, I think it was January. But either way, January, February, I did a request thing. It could be just a coincidence, but I put in a FOIA request, Freedom of Information, to several about 3 or 4 establishments. And I just thought, and I knew that, I said to myself, I'm curious about myself. I watch these programs, and there's one guy who is putting in his FOIA requests. And I know that when you ask questions, see, one thing if I'm asking a question about somebody else, but when you ask questions about my own being, I have a right to know what happens to me, or if something is happening to me. And it's your right. It's your constitutional right to know certain things about yourself. And I knew, and I was scared to do it, actually. But I said, my curiosity, these things that happened to me last year, I said, it's far beyond just a coincidence or an anomaly. And I felt that what happened to me last year was something by design. And so I said, let me check this out. So I think it's the forces at large is trying to mess with me. They are preventing me to really monetize. I mean, I am monetized on YouTube, but the exposure, and it's not about being vain that everybody needs to watch my video, No, it's the, I've had this channel for 4 years. I'm not 4, since 2014, and it's 2019 now, so that's 5 years. So in all that time, and I have almost 1,000 channels, 1,000 videos. So it's out there. People should know me out there on YouTube, but the viewership is relatively small. It's small for someone whose channel has been active for 5 years. So I don't understand what's going on. I think I understand what's going on, but it's happening. And so the exposure, and then the, what they call it, not appropriate for most advertisers. That message I get quite often on my videos, and it always seems to be on videos that get more circulation, gets more viewership. It's usually always those. It's not just a random video. It's always certain ones, and I can almost predict that something will happen, and then they're going to put that message about the not appropriate for most advertisers. So that was the first thing with the channel. And then, was it last month, they pulled the video. And it's just a warning. And as you see on the video, the other screen about the Charleston church shooting a hoax, in the question mark, I'm asking a question, and I'm showing evidence and asking questions. Why is this? And then now, the next blow about the infiltration upon black neighborhoods via church planting in black neighborhoods. Yeah, but it's true. And it's something I lived. Why can't I talk about what happens to me? And now they're going to say that it's hate speech. Hate what is evil. So I'm banned on this channel to do any live streams. What else? Uploading. And I know they said something else. So yeah, so they said a warning, a strike. And then the next one, they're going to pull my channel. So I sensed this was to happen. But I want to stay true to myself. So it's like you can't wiggle this way or that way. There's a point when they're going to just get you, because it's the essence of who you are. And my channel, Spirit Journey, is about discovering my truth, the life that I'm living, what is going on. I'm not the only one that this is happening to. This is global. And so I don't want to shut up. Be respectful, but I want to share. And I like to share about myself. I share about my feelings. And for someone to say hate speech, wow. So whether they think it's hate speech or not, this is just a wake-up call for all of us. If they can pull my channel, they'll pull yours too. They pulled Louis Farrakhan. They pulled Laura Looper, something like that. They pulled Alex Jones and some other people that I don't even know. Not really familiar with their channels. So it is what it is. And so it's just a matter of time that, they're using the big fish to scare the little fish. But, I'm a little fish on YouTube. But see, I'm powerful. My asking questions is powerful. My wanting to warn my community means more to me than some monetary system. I did initially feel like, oh wow, I don't want to offend anybody, but it's like everything seems to offend them. Everything is a warning, and I sensed it. So I said, you know, I'm not going to try to hide anything. Just be upfront. Boom. So I think what this is also telling me, that I need to find another platform to put my videos. You know, I don't want to have too many things all over the place, but I need to have another avenue. I mean, I have my other channel in case this one gets pulled, but you know, because everything is interconnected, I have another channel, another backup, but you know, they'll do that eventually to that one too, right? So maybe I'll just get a, what you call a website, you know? So that's basically it. And I'm disappointed, but you know, but this is all good too. And I cry out to the universe to watch over me and to protect my interests. I am not an evil person. I care about all humanity. And so that's not enough, because some people don't want people to love others and to warn others. And what I discussed could happen in any church, could happen to any religion, I mean any nationality and any race. So it's not just pinpointing just one race or one group. It could happen to anyone. And that's also why I posted the video. Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep on doing what I gotta do. And yeah, so I just want to let you know. So I'm doing this video now, and they said in a week's time I could upload and everything. But you know, they may find another video in between today and the end of the week. They could just make up something, because I have some challenging, you know, some very provocative content that I did this week. So it is what it is, but it just means that I got it going on, and those little people out there in that company are just afraid of me. Ooh, that's okay, because the creator who's watching over me is going to continue to bless me no matter what you do, baby. Yes, cream always rises to the top, and I'm not that brown cream. Yeah. So, so you take care, guys, and I'm going to sign off of this video, okay?